This is me, your English teacher. How are you all? I can't hear you. All are fine, right? Yeah, I am fine, thank you. I am very glad to invite you to ninth standard and I am very eagerly waiting to see you in classroom. We are passionate about shaping your bright young minds. So we are able to bring back the excitement into education. My dear children, when you talk, you are only repeating what you already know. But when you listen, you may learn something new. I repeat, when you talk, you are only repeating what you already know. But when you listen, you may learn something new. So for learning a language, you need to develop certain skills. Skill means ability. So there are four skills for learning a language. They are listening, speaking, reading and writing. So inculcate these four skills to enhance your language. So I will be handling English for 9th C. So 9th A, B and D each children will be waiting to see your English teacher, right? So let me welcome Shri Priya teacher.
Thank you, English teacher. Hi, I am Shri Priya to join you in your English classes of 9, B and E. See, certainly I have to agree with Hindu teacher. What she has said is, language is not taught, it is taught. It's true. You can develop, enhance your language skills only by working more on language. How can you work more on your language? All these days during your lockdown period, you might have worked more on your mobiles or any playstations playing games. Instead, switch on your interest from entertainment areas to what you can enhance or what you can develop in your language. How can you develop? You can watch English news, you can watch English movies, you can read newspapers, you can read magazines, English magazines in plenty, and then your language is developed. Sometimes you may feel difficulty getting to the meanings of certain words. So immediately what you can do? You can refer to a dictionary and make it into your active vocabulary. Okay, the thing is, we all are going to work together in this standard 9th academic year. A small change is there from standard 8 to 9 when you work in this English. A small change, as I said, is only in marks. Earlier you wrote it for 40 marks exam, written exams were for 40 marks, and now in 9 you are going to write for 18 marks. That is the only small difference. So for that, you can use your creativity, your imagination, everything. Often I have heard from your the previous year's parents and children that there is nothing to learn in English. True, as I said in the beginning, it's true, nothing to be learned. But what you have to do is that you have to connect your textual content to the contemporary life what you are facing and merge it and write. That is what the difference. Fine, nothing to be tense. You have to elaborate the content from what you have written earlier to this. Fine? Okay, done, agreed? That's all. So now let me come to your standard 9th. I would like to introduce your course book. As usual, like last year, it has 2 volumes. And in the first volume, you have 3 units. First one is Aspire to Win. Second unit is Bonds of Love. And third unit is Care for the Moment. How do you feel about hearing these titles? Isn't it connected to the real life? Yes, it is. Because language is life. Okay? Yes. So, we will move to the first unit. What I said is Aspire to Win. What is it? Aspire to win. Is this word familiar to you? Aspire? What does it mean by that? Aspire means to dream, to achieve, to hold on. Do you have any dreams? Yes, of course, we have in plenty. What about? It is all about winning. Definitely each and every human being will have an attitude to win. Okay, win. And that is what the title means. We all should dream for winning. When you win, what is your emotion? What is your feeling? It is happiness. What is the antonym of winning? That is opposite of winning? Losing. And what might be the opposite of happiness? It is sad. So winning to losing and happy to sad. There comes a difference. And to aspire. Aspire to win. Are you an aspirant now? Yes. If you are an aspirant, you will have an inspiration. If you are inspired, you become an aspirant. Let me show you the first page. Can you see to it? Yes. Here you have a picture. What do you see in the picture? What do you observe in the picture? You are right. You can see two players. Can you see them? Do they belong to the same team? No. How did you understand that? They are in different color jerseys. And then, is it an individual game or a team game? Yes, it is a team game. Sometimes it might be a basketball or it might be a football, right? When it happens to be like individual game like caroms or chess, winning and losing is between only two. It is like eyeball to eyeball. When it comes to a team game, is it like that? Will these two people be the responsible players to make the team win? No, never. Everybody, each and everybody in the team should contribute something for the sake of the team to win. Right? So, here you have some questions. Thing is, do you think the players belong to the same team? We have already answered it as no. Can these two players alone bring success to their teams? That too we have already found out the answer, no. How can each member lead his team to victory? Do you have an answer for this? Yes. Each one will be excelling in their ability and their ability should be contributed for the sake of that unity should be maintained. And what about the fourth question? What are the qualities of a good sportsman? Here comes the topic, the beginning of the topic. What are the qualities of the good sportsman? Shall we write like a web diagram? Sportsman. What is it? Sportsman. Okay. What can be the qualities of a sportsman? A sports person. Can you tell me the first quality? You have it plenty. If you start writing, you will have plenty. And shall we discuss it right? Yes. First one, it can be disciplined. What is it? Quality of discipline. Second one, yes, should be punctual. And what can be the third one? Sportsman spirit, you are right. Sportsman spirit. Yes, next. You are right, practice. Then, yes, it It can be courage. Then consistency. Like this, the qualities move forward. We have that sportsman's spirit is something like exhibiting the qualities in us. You have to show. These are limited. In plenty you can prepare. Okay. So now to the lesson, the race. Let me welcome Nandita teacher.
Hi children, I am Nandita Menon and I am going to handle English for 9th A and D. Now I am going to start my class with a video. From the explanation given by Shripriya teacher and Indu teacher, do you have any guesses on what the video will be? Okay, let's see what the video is and find out whether your guesses are coming right. Okay children, so let's watch the video. Yes, perfectly right. You can see in the video a trainer who is Shah Rukh Khan. Do you like Shah Rukh Khan? Even I like Shah Rukh Khan. His acting is superb, isn't it children? So here the coach is giving some instructions to the trainees. Why does the coach give instructions to the trainees? Yes, it's a motivation. Now what kind of motivation? Why the motivation has to be given? Yes, it's for attaining success. We attain success through repeated practice, dedication, then hard work, isn't it? So we know that. And moreover, we know that in sports, we have to attain sportsman spirit. So what are the qualities of a good sportsman? So, can you list out some factors of a good sports person? Yes, first one is team spirit. A good sports person needs team spirit. First one, team spirit. Then, second one, a fighting spirit. Anything else children? Third one, very important, discipline, hard work. Last but not the least, very important factor, that is positive thinking. Fourth one, positive thinking. Team spirit and fighting spirit should go hand in hand, isn't it children? And you need a disciplined hard work, then only you can attain success. And the fourth one is positive thinking. So children, if you possess these four qualities in your life, surely you are going to attain success in all areas. Right children? Based on this idea, we have our first lesson, the race. The race. In this lesson, the main character is a small boy, maybe like your age, and his name is Tarun. Due to some reason, he himself thinks that he is an odd member of the family. Oh, very sad, isn't it? So why does he think so? What could be the reason? Let's find out. But for that you have to wait till our next class. Okay children, I hope you got a gist of our first lesson. And now let me take your leave. Bye.